Hey everybody, it's Maggie from Personal Euphoria with today's plank story. So if you don't want to do plank, you're going to start with one shoulder rolls back and then the other. And it can start small and subtle, and then you're going to make it a little bit bigger and let your torso twist with it, but let the shoulders lead and guide the way. And just what feels good. If something else in the shoulders feels good, trust your body and go for that. All right, so Matt and I hosted Christmas and Christmas Eve for the first time ever. We had 11 people Christmas Eve and 15 Christmas Day. Things went off great. I think the food was good. I think people had a good time. Couldn't have asked for more. But on Christmas Day, there was this weird kind of annoying beeping, and none of us could figure out where it was coming from. And it didn't seem to have a regular time interval. At first we thought it was the batteries dying in our CO2 detectors, but we checked them, it wasn't. So there was just this annoying beep that happened regularly and then not for an hour. It was so bizarre. And I even think I think my sister-in-law stayed later than she intended because it was driving her nuts. She wanted to know the source. And so she was kind of looking at the timing intervals to see if there was some kind of pattern. And it went once an hour or an hour and a half without happening. And this was later in the evening. So she's like, it must have been someone's phone. They must have left. So there had to be something weird going on with someone's phone or some kind of notice on it. So she eventually leaves and I hear it again. And I'm like, okay, it wasn't someone else's phone. And I realize, so I had purchased this meat thermometer that paired with my phone, and it was no longer in the meat. I was no longer using it, but I hadn't turned it off. And so it was still paired with my phone. And if I got too far away, if I had my phone on me, and if I got too far away from the meat thermometer for it to notify my phone about the meat temperature it was no longer taking, it would beep. And so the whole day of Christmas, it was me. It was my phone. It was my new meat thermometer app telling me I'd gone too far from the kitchen, basically. So anyway, I had a good chuckle about that. Also that I couldn't even figure out. The beeping was on me. And I'd be like, where's that? Where's it coming from? So anyway, as always, I hope you have a wonderful day and keep moving.